Hi, I'm Daniel Guinness from Beyond Equality. We're really excited about this collaboration that we've got going with Catching Comets, which is going to be this amazing show that's actually been running for a long time, but it's about to go around the country. But anyway, I'm jumping ahead of myself here. What we wanted to do is introduce you to a couple of key people from the production who I'll let introduce themselves. So guys, can you let us know who you are and what your roles are in this production?
Hi, I'm Ali and I'm the performer in Catching Comets.
Hello, I'm Piers. I am the director and the writer of Catching Comets, and together we run Ransack Theatre.
It is a disaster movie about falling in love, or a rom-com about the end of the world.
Can you give us a little bit more of that backstory about where the production's come from, actually what it's about, where you've actually taken the story?
It's about a man called Toby who discovers a comet sort of coming towards Earth from a distance, and he panics and tries to warn everyone, and when no one listens, he kind of snaps and turns into an action movie hero in his own movie. And that involves beating up bad guys and swinging from helicopters. And while that story is happening, there's also another story about him meeting someone and falling in love for the first time, and those two stories start to sort of connect and talk to each other.
We've done the show for a couple of years now, and we're now taking it on a tour of the UK, which includes Harrogate, Manchester, Keswick, Hereford, Guildford and Bristol.
One of the key things that we look at all the time is masculinity, so these pressures, expectations, stereotypes that men have on them, men feel, and that result in their behaviours. Does this come out through your play? Does this come out through being part of theatre? Can you give us some reflections on that?
I started writing Catching Comets maybe in 2018, or thinking about it in 2018. And I think at that time there was a lot of sort of talk about how unhealthy masculinity was in sort of lots of areas, and I think I was very aware of it in the arts in lots of ways, particularly when sort of like both looking at my heroes and mentors in the industry, but also sort of heroes and mentors from my childhood, and actually a lot of the people I looked up to sort of ended up not being necessarily the people I wanted them to be. I started thinking about what a hero is basically, and we're both big sort of movie nerds, and I kind of started tracking back through some of those really big movies that I think are very influential to me, a lot of those kind of 80s action movies that I thought were really cool when I was younger. And actually, James Bond is a good example. Those heroes are rubbish men, and the whole kind of belief that if you're a real man, you're strong and tough and you don't show any emotion, and that has obviously filtered its way into sort of culture and society, and is now being undone a little bit. But I think we started thinking about how do you kind of take that concept and push hard against the idea of what it means to be brave, and I think bravery can be about being vulnerable in lots of ways. So we tried to sort of put those two ideas together, and we did lots of watching old movies and having lots of fun, but also kind of unpicking how unhealthy some of that learned behaviour